Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Stay tuned for Nationals baseball next. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis.
Now in the box, Jose Martinez, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. 1 out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's in the double digits. He's got a 10-game hit streak. That means a little over a week. Start heading into that second week, and now people are going to start paying attention to you.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees, strike 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking.
Oh, and he misses it.
Batting third, the first baseman.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter, his career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's a .304 batter. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Cards strand a couple, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Miles Michaelis will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and one thing that stands out is that they're top 3rd in the league in runs scored, and they do it in a variety of different ways. They have some guys in the middle of the lineup that can definitely drive the ball into the second deck, but they're aggressive on the base pass, they know their roles, and they create a lot of scoring opportunities.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one runs up high, ball 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting third, no left fielder,
Juan Soto to the plate now. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Here he comes on 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Nunez, base runner at first with 1 out. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short.
Batter is out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
So 2 on with 2 away, and up next it's the left-handed power threat Matt Adams. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
2 men are on with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. The set and the 2-2 fouled away.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Two and 2. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
He loses him on ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Brian Dozier, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Michaelis has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
The 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital with no score. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Harrison Bader, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike one, 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Conforto has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here comes the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 8, the left fielder, number 33, Drew Robinson.
Drew Robinson the next to dig in. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. That gets down and the inning continues.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Striding into the box, Miles Michaelis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Taylor is there, and that's the third out. One left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in now for the Nats, Kurt Suzuki, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Colton Wong, one of the more dynamic middle infielders in our sport. Ability to turn a double play, bazooka arm from a second baseman.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Patrick Corbin. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. It's back to the nation's capital after this. Into the box now, Jose Martinez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in for his second at-bat, Colton Wong. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Ready with the 0-1. Line towards center field. Taylor is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. As a look, now the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Matt Carpenter. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The center fielder.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. Lifted in the air to center field. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. St. Louis is out in front, 2-0.
We're back now as the Nationals ready to bat in the 3rd inning. And as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
All right, Matty, thank you.
Washington, the shortstop, Ray.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Eduardo Nunez waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything
Now
close,
batting,
so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So coming to the plate, Eduardo Nunez, a base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. Runners on the move for second. Grounder down the line at third. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting
The
that
left
he'd be in
fielder,
line
number
for the win if this
22.
keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Standing in, Juan Soto, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 2-1. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Wong backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Up next for the Nationals, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not going to get him as he strikes second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak. So when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that. So we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. The 2-2. Popped him up. DeYoung over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in, Yadier Molina as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Molina is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
batter, the left fielder, Drew.
Man, I feel for him,
Robinson.
but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Now batting, Drew Robinson. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Fouled off. Two runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone, ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now. Nobody out, runner on first. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less. I can tell you that. First and second,
pitcher,
no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
At the plate, Miles Michaelis. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
The 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Next to the Cardinals, the right fielder, Jose.
Ready once again, Jose Martinez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. 2 gone. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's Colton Wong now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
In there, 3-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. In now, Matt Adams. He drew a walk his first time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Taken in by Wong. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 1 out, nobody on. To short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Digging in to try it again, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the pitch. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Here's another 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Nationals gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Be the 4-hole hitter, Paul DeYoung. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
DeYoung.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. To short, hit hard. And the 5th inning will start.
The third baseman, number 13, Carpenter.
On away here with the bases empty. And
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto moves over, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Striding in once again, Harrison Bader. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading up for the Nationals.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in, Michael Taylor. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch on its way. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Two 2-0 to the Nationals center fielder.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that misses ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Nelson Cruz will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
23, Nelson Cruz.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1 comes into play here at 273. 16 homers and 48 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Taylor gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. Taylor is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-run game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Grounded to third. And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Digging in, Juan Soto. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball.
Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Robinson. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now a 3-1 ball game.
Your
Anthony
attention,
Swarzak takes over
Now
to start the
pitching for
6th
the
inning
Nationals.
on the mound.
Number 32, Anthony Swarzak.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's singled in 2 trips
off
to
for
the
St.
plate
Louis.
thus far.
I mean,
The
Yachty,
catcher.
when he first broke on the
Yachty,
scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Taylor. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out
Now
of the
batting,
inning.
Left fielder, Drew Robinson.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Drew Robinson. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the pitch. Fastball well outside. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Swarzak, the former Seattle Mariner, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
Dude,
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid
number
off some
39,
really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the
Michael.
cap to the batter that time.
The pitcher, Miles Michaelis, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, he took a risk
Now
with the
batting.
decision to throw to
Right
second
field.
instead of taking
Jose
the sure out at first. Not sure if
Martinez.
someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Robinson over at second. Michaelis on at first with 2 down. high pop-up. Nunez over to his left. And that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. Number 21 for him on the season, and the Nats have cut it to 1. It's a 3-2 score.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's Matt Adams now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 0-1 on its way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Matt Adams in front. 3 balls and a strike to count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty here, nobody out. The payoff pitch one more time. And that's outside. He lost in ball 4.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Ryan.
Settling in now, Brian Dozier. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. three-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they take the lead 4-3.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Mike Pearson takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 23, Mike Pearson.
And now Kurt Suzuki. He swings and grounds it to short. DeYoung gathers it in, and that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
At the plate, Michael Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Anthony Warsack.
Joe Panic will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Nationals, number 12, Joe Panic.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 1 home run and 5 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Carpenter is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 4 and the Cardinals 3. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Wander Suero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51, Wander.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Here's the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Matt Carpenter. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping into the box, Harrison Bader. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
So stepping in, Yadier Molina, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two balls and a strike to Molina.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Drew Robinson would be next. And here's a ball hit in the air. Conforto sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. The payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Stepping in now, Drew Robinson, as he'll take a look at ball one. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bader at second. Molina at first. 2 out in the inning. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. But it's offline. He scores. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now,
Kyle Bearclaw trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Bearclaw.
Jairo Munoz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Jairo Munoz.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Molina rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they extend their lead to 2.
Oh, and you just know in a game this tight that run could be a big one. Stretches the lead to 6-4, giving their staff an extra run to play with, which always helps. See if they can tack on another one here.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Martinez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike. 3 runs already home here. This one's down to third. He's got it. Short way to Dozier, and the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Nationals 4. Luke Gregerson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 44, Luke Gregerson.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. 2-1 to count to Trey Turner. Gregerson hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way. Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's a look over to first. Just keeping him close. Nobody out, runner on first. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Robinson. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Ready for another chance? Juan Soto. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Turner stands at first with 1 out. And another throw over, and the runner back. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
3-0, here it is. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle
right
cut.
fielder,
His
number
eyes
30.
lit up right there. This
Michael
pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
So striding in, Michael Conforto. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bader moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. So stepping in, Matt Adams, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. The 0-1 offering. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-2. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Only one in the inning for the Nationals. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Nationals 5. Start of the eighth on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading
now
off
to
for the
play,
Cardinals,
Colton Wong. He'll start us off in the eighth.
Wong.
Here it comes. On to the eighth here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike. Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. Mano-a-mano numbers with Bear Claw. He's 4 for 14. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
The 1-2, and he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
2-2.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. The 1-1 taken, strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Redbirds down quietly. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. John Brebbia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60. John
ready to take his hacks again. Brian Dozier, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
From the stretch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there.
Play ball. Number 2. Red.
Play ball. Play ball.
Now pitching for the Nationals. Number 33. Matt Wade.
Leading off the inning, Matt Carpenter, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Matt Carpenter.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Ready now, Harrison Bader. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 4. Yadier.
Digging in and looking for more. Yadier Molina. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Dozier has it. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Striding in to start the 9th, Trey Turner, and they'll need him to get something going here. At the knees, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Turner.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Here's a pop-up now. Goldschmidt is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bader is there. 2 down. Into the box now, Juan Soto. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Number 30.
Whoa, that ball
Michael.
was close. Whizzed right
John
by his head.
Porto.
I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Last strike now for the Nats. Soto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, that's win number 90 on the season for them so far, and they've been a force on the field all year long. And by the looks of it, they're not done yet.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Cardinals with their 90th win, best in the division.